Let's get Paige, and then straight to New Hampshire.
All this time.
You're gonna have to choose now.
The Americans completed its final mission on Wednesday night as the FX drama came to a close after 6 seasons on the air. Now, if you haven't watched the series finale yet, warning, major spoilers ahead. In true form, the spy thriller delivered a gut punch near the end of the episode when Elizabeth and Philip's daughter Paige chose not to follow her parents to Russia, separating them for what could be forever. The episode also saw the trio of KGB agents have a long-awaited standoff with their neighbor and FBI agent Stan Beeman, played by Noah Emmerich, who'd finally figured out the Jennings family secret. The Hollywood Reporter caught up with stars Kerry Russell, Matthew Rhys, and Holly Taylor, as well as showrunners Joel Fields and Joe Weisberg, all about the final episode. As for Paige's surprising decision to get off the train with her parents en route back to Russia after their covers were blown in the US, Russell said she loved how the ending was written and revealed she doesn't think her character had any idea that Paige was capable of making that decision. She told THR, "I think that's why it's so devastating. You just go into complete numbness because it's so unbelievable and just incredibly painful, heartbreakingly so." Paige actress Holly Taylor said of the gut-wrenching moment, "I was so shocked when I read that. I was not expecting that at all." She added, "And when you see Elizabeth's reaction with her hand up to the window and you're just like, oh my god, my heart is in a million pieces on the floor." As for how the showrunners decided on the shocking ending, Weisberg revealed, "We're always guided by what feels like it would happen. So if you think about what would happen as they were leaving and how would they feel about their kids and what would their kids do, these seemed to us like the most likely events to unfold." He continued, "And we felt that the ending had to be tragic. We were devastated in the right way." And Fields said, "As Philip and Elizabeth stand there looking over Moscow in the end, they've got no sense that the Soviet Union will ever fall." He added, "They're back behind the Iron Curtain and their children are on the other side. That's pretty tragic to us." Another big moment in the finale was the KGB agent's confrontation with Stan.
I'm gonna kill him.
Russell revealed that shooting it took almost 9 hours. She said of the scene, "I guess that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting to watch Stan unravel all this information, and you want to see Elizabeth and Philip take it, whatever he has to give. So in a way, the words speak for themselves, but that's what we've been waiting to hear for so long." And as for why Rhys thinks Philip felt the need to reveal his suspicions about Renee at that point, the actor said, "I think that Philip would have loved to have had Stan as a best friend. He's being incredibly truthful when he says, 'You were my only friend.'" He added, "And I think that like with Martha, there was always a guilt that Philip feels for the using of the innocent. So I think the one thing he owes him and the one thing he can give him in that moment after all of this betrayal is the one element of him actually trying to look out for Stan." For much more from the cast and showrunners on the Americans finale, head to thr.com/live feed. And be sure to let me know all your thoughts on the final episode ever in the comments. Until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.